will start at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Rudolph.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw, Rudolph.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 4th down, Rudolph.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And the drive stays in motion with a nice.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
Uchenna Nwosu coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Rudolph looking to throw it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Stephon Diggs. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
In motion right down.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
3rd and 4. A throwing here, Purdy.
Flush to his right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 13-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now it's Rudolph. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Now Rudolph.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Rudolph. It's complete to Diggs. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go now.
Pacheco is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead.
Point after try forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Running left is Walker.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
3rd down and 1. Purdy looking to throw.
Flushed out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Purdy on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Rudolph looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Rudolph now to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Here we go.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Gets past one man, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
At the 13-yard line.
Tracking 60.
2nd and 2. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Puka Nacua
from 13 yards out.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now they'll shift things around. Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Purdy now to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Rudolph. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back to throw, Rudolph.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
On gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
They've got his man complete. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 46 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left.
Purdy will throw for it.
Complete at the 1. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he fends him off.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Rudolph.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Puka Nacua
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Rudolph looking to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Rudolph.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, it's Rudolph. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Drake Jackson
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Rudolph.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not count.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Stephon Diggs. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing here, Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We have played 3 quarters. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker.
42 yards.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, they're still very much in the driver's seat, but this second half, this offense has not looked as crisp as the first half, and now with a touchdown that just happened against them, I don't know, things are a little more interesting right now.
And so often in games, we talk about a defense picking up for their offense. I think in this case, this offense needs to pick up for their defense. Let them get some rest on the sidelines now, since they just gave up a score. And as you noted, they need to get that crispness back from the first half. They need a big drive here.
23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Los Angeles.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Rams on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Purdy from the gun.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Check smash. Check smash. Get up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. There he goes again, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Puka Nacua, 88 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Ready up.
Rudolph now to throw. Flush to his right. Fighting through pressure. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a two-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. But maybe some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Purdy. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.